Live from Wave in Louisville, Kentucky. This is Listens Live.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon to you, and thanks for joining us here on Wave Listens Live. I'm your host, Brian Schlonsky. Of course, today is Friday, and we've got a great show for you before you head off for the weekend. Let's take you to the rundown now and show you who you can expect on Listens Live today. We will be sitting down with the Quick Response Team from Louisville Metro Public Health and Wellness. We will talk all about that team and how they've been making an impact helping people who may be struggling with addiction. Up first here today, we have Elder Advisors back with us. 2 segments today talking all about their upcoming workshops. Want to make sure that they can help you protect your assets so that you don't go broke in a nursing home. So as we bring you back here into the studio for the first of those 2 segments with Elder Advisors, I've got 2 people that you know well, Lindsay Fleming and Autumn Schneider. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Yes, we're so glad Larry isn't here.
Sans Larry,
I know.
His chair's off in the corner.
I know, right?
Larry?
We've got it. I said, Larry, it's fine. You know, Harvest Homecoming's going on in New Albany, so you just go walk the booths, Larry. I've got it. So he's eating dumplings somewhere in downtown New Albany right now. So we're here. We've got it.
We will hold down the fort for Larry. So let's talk a bit about these upcoming workshops. And always great info that comes out of these.
Yeah, they're good times. So we've got our workshops coming up. So when we talk about the workshops and who should come, I think anybody who's like over 60 or has a loved one who's over 60. A lot of times our clients are adult children who are kind of struggling to take care of their aging parents or aunts or uncles or whatever at home.
Grandpa.
Yeah. So we have a client right now, and her uncle is, he's probably 89 or 90, and she's just like, I have no idea what to do, and she's kind of been thrown in it. So we're walking with her and helping her uncle, protect his assets. So if you want to learn more about that at the workshops, I think it's just a really fun, low key. Larry's a good time.
Yeah.
Most of the time, Larry's a good time. But the workshop is just a great time to come out and get a high level overview. And of course, we make ourselves available for free consultations after the workshop. But it's just a nice time to come, sit down, and just get some general information. A lot of people like that, the comfort of being anonymous in a room, right? So that's what we offer. We've got great attorneys that are going to come out and be with us.
And we're excited to do Shelbyville this time, our first ever Shelbyville visit. So if you're from there or around there, come check it out.
Yeah.
I believe we have a new attorney coming out that day as well.
Yeah. Valerie,
so we're excited for that.
Valery's familiar with that area, and she's going to be out there. So Autumn put together Shelbyville for us. So we're really excited to go.
We'll see what happens.
Big part of our viewing area, so I imagine we've got some folks joining us today from there.
The tools and tricks that we use and that we have, we can serve anybody in the state of Indiana or Kentucky. And I mean, we have clients from Greensburg, Indiana to Litchfield, Kentucky, and all across. And you've been everywhere doing a tour of the nursing facilities.
Yeah, I was actually in Bedford yesterday. It was great.
Yeah.
It was a cute little community with a chicken coop.
Yeah.
It's got to be helpful that you guys know these communities and know all the resources available to it. It seems like nowadays, maybe there was a time in American history where you went to work, you saved some money, you retired, and things went on as they should. Now there's so many nuances. You need most of the time you're going to need professional help.
Well, and I'm so glad that you say that, because the biggest enemy here is the Google search bar, or Bob at the McDonald's coffee hour, because Bob's set of facts are different than yours, and so we're really everything we do, we lead with a heart of service and of passion for what we do. And I tell everybody at the workshop, and kind of my part of what I do, is that we would love to work with you. We would be honored to serve you and your family. But if it's not us, for the love of God, please let it be another professional, because it's just too nuanced and mistakes happen. And I don't know how many times really weird brought in too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's never too late.
Things back. You gotta start at the beginning so we can save.
It's never too late, but it's like, oh gosh, I wish you would have been here before you did that, or before, so we can kind of navigate. It's so important to use a professional. It's very, very important.
Are there some instances like that you guys can remember where somebody came to you, and of course you said never is too late, but had it been just a couple years earlier, it would have made a world of a difference?
All the time, I think. I mean, of course we have a lot of people that kind of to see us and they come out right at the beginning. They may have only paid a month or two. We can't get that back. But there's been several that come in and, hey, Dad's down to $50,000. We've private paid over the last 2 years. What do we do? Well, I'm glad you're here now. We can save a little bit now, but we can't get that.
We could have saved a lot. We could have saved a lot more. Yeah.
They just don't know.
This is a great story. We had a client come in, husband and wife, young, active, early 60s, and they were doing some estate planning. So we were sitting with them, and so they were kind of the client, and there was like, he just made mention like, oh, my mom's in a nursing facility. It's like, oh, how long has she been there? It's like, 3 years. Oh, are you paying privately? Yeah, I write the check every month. And it's like, why?
Yeah, no.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. So then we had mom as a client, and we're able to protect what she had. But that's just a family that's like, oh gosh, if you had been here just a little bit earlier, we could have helped. The best time to plant a tree, Brian, was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today.
Yep.
And we can help.
It's still never too late, though.
It's never too late. No.
Tomorrow will work. It's better than never.
Tomorrow will work. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
What do you think that resistance is? Because we know that there are folks who are watching right now who have seen both of you on these segments with me time and time again, and you're saying we can help, we can help, we can help. Anybody can help, even if it's not us, as you said today. Why do you think there's still resistance to saying, well, I'm just going to keep doing it this way and basically throwing money away?
Fear?
Yeah.
Fear?
Yeah. People,
they're not sure.
What does Larry always say? People don't plan to fail. They just fail to plan. And, what's more important? Well, getting dumplings at Harvest Homecoming. And now everybody's kind of starting to think about, well, Christmas and my Christmas list.
Just
and, even the month.
Holidays are the worst for it. They want to keep mom at home as long as possible, which we understand that.
Yeah.
But it's okay to go ahead and start the plan, even if you keep them at home a while.
Yeah.
So I like to kind of.
And we've had a great success with folks pulling in. That's like, hey, we don't need anything right now, but we'd like to go ahead and have you on our team, sit at our table. So we're not making any moves. We're not moving mom and dad out right now. We're not going to a nursing home, but that might happen in the next 3 to 5 years. Like, will you come be on our team? And we're like, absolutely.
So we always say, the first question is, if we had a crystal ball, what is your thought? What do you think for mom or dad? Do you think it'll be 6 months from now? Yeah. So we try to get the best feel. Of course, nobody really knows,
right.
Yeah.
But if they think in the next 6 months, this is.
And I think that's the thing. Well, you can't possibly plan for the future. You don't know. Well, if I had a crystal ball, our jobs would be so easy. It would be so easy, but we don't. So we work with the attorneys and we design a great plan that okay, these are the 10 things that might happen, and let's make a plan for all of them.
Right.
And it's just. Our clients walk out a little taller after it's all kind of been done and wrapped up because they feel better, for sure, 100%.
Okay, we've got about a minute left in this segment, so let's hit the workshops.
Yes, okay, so you can call 855-LARRY55 or freeworkshop.com, but on Monday, we're going to be at the Hilton Garden Inn. They're off Crittenden Drive, so come see us in Louisville, and then Tuesday we'll be in Clarksville. I'm sorry, no, we're not. We're going to be in Shelbyville. Oh, I'm so sorry. The new one. Oh, Shelbyville.
Caught her off guard.
Come out and see us. We're going to be at the Fairfield Inn out there. So yeah, we're super stoked about Shelbyville. And then Wednesday we're going to Corden. Corden is always so good to us. We love our friends in Corden.
County folks come over too.
Yeah, if you're from Brandenburg, Brandenburg and that kind of area, just come on over to Corden. So we'll be at the Holiday Inn Express there. So
meander, as they say, neck of the woods.
But yeah, freeworkshop.com, and you can just click on which one you kind of want to go to, or you can call 855-LARRY55 and get signed up. But it's very low key. You'll get some great information, and it's
about an hour and a half.
It's worth your time. Yeah, we're not keeping you all day. We're not keeping you all day.
Why not? Okay. Well, good news is we get another segment together, so we can discuss more of why this is so important. And if you're on the fence about attending a workshop, maybe this next segment will be the push you need to make sure that you don't go broke in a nursing home. Stay with us.
The Wave Charlie Wilson's Jen Air Kitchen is furnished by Miller's Fancy Bath and Kitchen, Kentuckiana Countertops, and Annabelle's Oriental Rugs. Thanks to these great sponsors.
Don't let the weather ruin your style. Be prepared.